Hi, I'm Ron, and I wanted to say something about Aaron Pilsan and the Pilsan Academy. I discovered Aaron on Instagram, and I think this is very important because he's a very good pianist, and I was attracted to just listening to him play the piano. I was unaware that he actually taught, so that's inspiring because if you start studying with someone, you want to know that they can actually do what they teach, and he certainly can. I'm an amateur pianist, and I spent many years neglecting the piano, and I was very anxious to get back to playing. And I feel very fortunate that I have discovered Aaron and the Pilsan Academy, and I was able to embark on reacquainting myself with the piano and getting back into it. So Aaron is a lovely person, very positive, and smiles a lot, makes jokes, so very enjoyable lessons. And, he is respectful, sits through listening to whatever it is I want to play in entirety, and then really impresses me with his ability to go back over and remember everything from start to finish that he wanted to say, whether it is generalities about the general approach and the musicality of it, or whether it's details, even wrong notes or problems with phrasing, all remembered throughout the entire session, and that I found very impressive. Very constructive feedback, and I think one of the things that really stands out for me is how well he can describe technique, because something about technique is that you have to feel it from inside, so it's difficult to help someone understand what that could feel like. And I think he has quite the talent for that because, for one, he can demonstrate it visually, but he can also describe what it is he's feeling, and he has metaphors and ways of understanding it that makes it easier for me to get into that technical space, if you want, and reproduce what I'm supposed to be doing. So in terms of studying with Aaron, the other thing that for me is quite, I think, special is that I'm an amateur and he is a high caliber professional pianist, and normally he would be teaching other professionals or advanced students who are embarking on professional careers. And so for amateurs to be able to study with such high caliber musicians, I think is unusual, and I feel very privileged to be able to do that. In terms of the lessons themselves, they're done over Zoom, so one could worry that maybe they're not quite as good as if you were in person. But again, I'm very impressed with how well Aaron can understand what's going on. He even picks out, well, not only, wrong notes that flash by, but, fingerings and all kinds of things that one would imagine on a video camera might be difficult to pick up, but he's able to pick them up. And so it's not a problem. It actually works quite well. And I would say the other big advantage of that is that they're recorded and I can revisit the lesson. And this for me has been invaluable to go back over the lesson. I would say that is a huge plus, and I would promote anybody who studies with Aaron to do that. The Pilsan Academy, so we basically have a website where we see all our lessons and videos that can talk about any aspect of music, whether it's the musicality and the expression or the technical aspects. There are videos for those. There are exercises that we are taught via those videos and then have to film ourselves and upload them to make sure that we've done them correctly. The aspect of the Pilsan Academy that I find also really rich is that we have master classes. So basically, not only do I play and get my critique, but other members might play and get their critiques. And so I learn a lot listening to other people and hearing what Aaron is feeding back to them. I find that also very helpful and a lot of fun. Once again, I would just say that I feel very privileged as an amateur to be studying with a high quality pianist and teacher such as Aaron. And Aaron has, I think, unique abilities and is just a very pleasant teacher, very positive and supportive, and actually really tries hard to provide the experience that a student might want to have. So he listens to my aims and my objectives and then tries to have the lessons structured around what it is I'm trying to accomplish. So I really probably couldn't recommend Aaron and the Pilsan Academy any higher.